They call it black gold of Texas, one of the most precious resources ever discovered. And so powerful, it drove this nation to create an entire industry.
Oh, we're the men of Mexico. We work from Maine to Mexico.
I remember gasoline at 22 cents a gallon, and they'd give you a six-pack of Coke if you just come in and buy it.
But times have changed.
So I remember it was down like to 80 cents for unleaded.
And so have prices.
Actually, they're a lot higher than they used to be.
Today, rivalry is in the air. But in 1997, a flood of Mideastern oil saturated the local market, killing competition.
It's still going to take a while to recoup all the damage that was done, to repair it all, and it was a painful experience, and it's going to continue to be painful.
It was the kind of pain felt by the entire industry. Oil companies across the country experienced 18 months of severe cutbacks. The result? Equipment yards transformed into graveyards.
More than 2,000 Texas wells stopped producing oil, their parts set aside, victims of what Bob Watson considers an industry predator.
I have seen the powers of OPEC and what they can do.
Powers that lowered profits at Abraxas Petroleum.
Our price in the field dropped to $7 or $8. Obviously, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that if it costs you 10 and you're selling it for 7, you're losing money on every barrel you produce.
To trim the fat, Watson closed 60 of his Texas wells, reducing his workforce by 25%.
If this industry goes down, they go down with it.
Workers moved out, and Mother Nature moved in, leaving a large part of Texas history sitting still in the oil patch. But just a few weeks ago, under pressure to change, Mideastern countries began reducing their oil production, opening the market to renewed competition.
We see long-term fundamentals as never being better.
That's why Watson is spending money, reopening dormant wells with the help of his remaining staff.
We thought we was going to lose our jobs.
Now with steady work, some of the worries are over for Bill Luna, because resources up here pretty much guarantee his bread and butter down below.
As long as I keep working, you know, make them ours. That's what I like.
Overall, competitive oil prices will mean more work for Bill and even more money for Bob. But for most of us, it'll mean higher prices at the pump.
I filled up in the morning, Tuesday morning at 99, and 2 hours later I passed and it was 101.
It's a high price to pay for competition in the Texas oil industry. Itza Gutierrez, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.